As you well know, ship hunting is a major aspect of No Man's Sky, and you can now, especially since the release of the Interceptor update, get our hands on a whole host of brand new ships, so I thought I'd create a video giving you the locations to just a few of my favourite S-Class ships. And instead of focusing on just the Sentinel Interceptor ships, there is also going to be a couple of other incredibly rare ships included in this video as well. So make sure you stick around until the end so you don't miss out on any of these awesome ships. And of course, I haven't skimped on the Supercharged slots either. And all of these ships won't cost you a single thing to get your hands on, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get stuck in. There are of course a couple of things you'll need in order to find these ships, and the first of them is you want to have quick access to a portal, and you also want to have unlocked all 16 of the portal glyphs to use said portal. If you haven't got quick access to a portal, or you haven't unlocked all 16 of the portal glyphs, don't worry because I've got you covered. I have recently created a video showing you the quickest way to find all 16 of the glyphs, and I've also done a video showing you how to find portals quickly. So I'll leave a link to both of those videos in the description below for you, so go ahead and check those out. And secondly, you want to make sure you have multiplayer turned off for these ships because there is a good chance that someone else has already claimed them if you've got multiplayer turned on, so you don't want to miss out on getting your hands on any of those. And finally, just a heads up, all of these ships are located in the starter galaxy Euclid, so make sure you're there before travelling to a portal and inputting any coordinates. Right then, first up we have a royal white exotic ship with small wings and a single thruster that has 4 supercharged technology slots, 2 of which are next to one another. So, back in the day, these ships were some of the most sought after ships as they were, well, still are, incredibly good looking and incredibly rare. But these days, especially with the new solar ships and the Sentinel Interceptor ships, more on those later in the video by the way, they've become less desirable, but I thought it was essential to include them in this video anyway. Because let's be honest, they should still be getting some love. Anyway, the planet you can find this exotic ship on is called Tilep, and here are the portal coordinates on your screen now. And once you're on the planet, the actual on-planet coordinates for this ship are plus 24.50 and minus 146.02. Next up we have a guppy ship, and again these are very popular and come in a couple of different designs, and this particular one has a large single thruster and 2 boosters. All of these guppy ships are of course S-Class, but the best thing about this particular one, it has 4 supercharged technology shots and 3 of them happen to be adjacent to one another, so you can get all of the technology bonuses with this ship. It is a white and silver guppy, and the coordinates to this planet, Nyang XIII or Nyang 8, should be on your screen now. And once you're at the planet, the actual on-planet coordinates to find the guppy ship are minus 33.32 and plus 172.48. So next up we actually have 2 crashed S-Class ships on the same planet. The first one is a mostly yellow solar ship with yellow rectangular sails. Now I wasn't going to do a video like this and not give you a solar ship, right? I'm a big fan of these kind of ships and I have a couple in my collection, this being the latest one after stumbling across it. Anyhow, it has 3 adjacent supercharged slots and as an added bonus as well, so what's not to love? The actual planet coordinates for this ship are on screen now, and don't forget, these coordinates are the same as the coordinates for the next ship, but I'll show you them again in just a minute. The on-planet coordinates for this yellow solar ship are minus 45.04 and minus 131.89. So, as I mentioned, this next ship is on the same planet, and it is a blue and gold exotic that I stumbled across whilst I was actually looking for the yellow solar ship I just showed you. Now, I've come across a few royal exotic ships in my time playing No Man's Sky, and most of the time they're either white, yellow, red or orange. But I think I can safely say this is the first time I've ever come across a blue and gold one, so it's probably more rare than the ones earlier in the video. And once again, it has a few supercharged slots in it, not adjacent, but that's fine. And sadly, my dumbass didn't record the on-planet coordinates of this ship, but there is a comball next to it so you can find it that way. The planet coordinates are the same as a previous yellow solar ship, but here they are again in case you've forgotten them. Moving on, it would be rude for me not to include a Squid ship in this video as they're up there with my favourite ship types in the game, just behind the new Sentinel Interceptor ships. And 2 of those are coming up in just a minute. And if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll have no doubt seen me flying around in a red and purple Squid ship quite a lot. This one, however, is white and purple, and once more it has 4 supercharged technology slots, 3 of which are adjacent to one another, so winner winner, supercharged, Squid ship for dinner. Anyhow, here are the portal coordinates, but this one is a little different because you actually need to fly to another planet once you've landed. The actual planet you're interested in is called Wibig XIII or Wibig 8, which is an airless planet. And once you're there, the on-planet coordinates for this damn cool squid ship are minus 33.44 and minus 82.08. Now, I couldn't do a ship video without showcasing some of the new Sentinel ships, could I? So, this first Sentinel ship is orange and white and has sort of a switch wing mechanism and design going on. Of course, it also has a couple of supercharged technology slots as well. Sadly though, they're not adjacent to one another, but we move because this is an S-Class Interceptor. And also, this is definitely one of the more rare Interceptor ship designs, which is why I've included it in this video. And don't forget, with Sentinel Interceptor ships, you have to fix them up in order to fly away with them, but you're probably well aware of how to do that now. Anyway, here are the coordinates of the planet with this orange and white Sentinel Interceptor, and the planet is called Negate, and the actual on-planet coordinates of the ship are minus 51.67 and plus 69.38. So, I thought I'd save my favourite ship of the lot until last. This one is another Sentinel Interceptor, and this one is aptly nicknamed the Batwing. It doesn't have the funky wing manoeuvres of the previous Sentinel ship, but it does look damn good when you're flying it around, and I definitely had to get my hands on this one when I came across it. Again, there are some supercharged technology slots that come with this Batwing, and a couple of them are actually adjacent to one another, which is a nice bonus as well. So, here are the portal coordinates to get your hands on this Batwing, and the actual on-planet coordinates are minus 33.1 and minus 134.7. So, as always with these kinds of videos, I like to give a shout out to the community over on Reddit, on our NMS coordinate exchange, and if you haven't already, you should definitely go ahead and check that out, because you'll be able to find all sorts of rare things, from rare ships like these ones, to rare multi-tools, epic player bases, paradise planets, and more. And there you have it folks, there are a bunch of free S-Class ships, some with very good supercharged slot layouts. I hope you found this video useful, and I hope you managed to get your hands on a couple of these ships and add them to your ship collection. And also, if you're still here, it would be totally awesome if you could support my channel by hitting those like and subscribe buttons. You can also become a channel member, where I'll be posting coordinates to a whole bunch of super rare ships and unique items and places to visit as well. You also get some unique emojis and badges when leaving comments, and what's not to love, right? And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.